Hey, so I thought I'd go ahead and do my update. We had a lot of rain last night, a ton of it, and the garden actually looks really pretty with a dark colored looking soil and just looks so bright green right now. So I thought this might be the perfect time to do a little update. This year I'm just finding myself planting throughout the entire growing season just so that I can get a lot of different variety in the garden and just always having something constantly. So I saw this one and I was so intrigued. I just thought this was just fantastic. I saw a video from Baker Creek and they talked about this basil lettuce leaf, and they're these huge leaves of basil, and I thought with how much we love basil, I thought this would just be a great thing for us, since we put basil on pretty much everything throughout the summer. So it'd be great for pestos, it looks like. So we did that, and then I planted a couple more zinnias. I wanted to try this El Dorado zinnia. It's like a bright orange zinnia. And then I wanted to try this beautiful cactus zinnia. It's a Redmond super cactus. I saw this on another YouTube video and I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. So I wanted to add this bright red pop of color in the garden. It's really important this time of year if you're going to put seedlings in the ground and direct sow, that you water consistently, because it'll dry out so quick and so easily. So where that popsicle stick is, I have one of my cactus zinnias seeds that I put in right there. So just coming out here a few times a day just to make sure it's nice and moist, and keeping it moist until it germinates. That's really, really important this time of year. Got my carrots and my beets. I had a little zinnia that popped up right here, and I'm just going to leave that guy there. I still need to go through and try to thin out some of these. I've been kind of doing them every week slowly, but see, some of them are a little close. So I really got to dig in here and get those thinned out. But I got St. Valerie carrots again, like I said before, and the Parisian carrots. And over here we got the beets that are getting real big. I can't wait. I'm gonna pickle some of these and use some in the kitchen, like roasting for dinner and stuff. I found some really fun recipes on Pinterest. You guys should check it out. If you grow beets, there's lots of cool things in there. My onions, they're still kind of hanging in there. I think they're liking this cooler weather right now. The high today was only in the 70s, which is kind of a big deal for June in Kansas, where I am. Kale, dinosaur kale and scarlet kale. Purple bok choy. I really think this one is enjoying the weather right now too. Let me show you this. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the dark purple leaves with the green stems. It really pops. That'd be really pretty in an ornamental garden. The potatoes, they keep growing. Over here we got the beans are getting bigger. These are Kentucky blue pole beans. My uncle said these are the best ones, so I'm excited to try these out this year. This one's starting to climb the trellis. And my zinnias over here, these on this side, these are the candy cane ones. This one's starting to open up. Look at that. I love those petals. They're so fun, so pretty. And in the cage over here, I have some cucumbers over there and more beans. And my cherry tomato plant is going nutso over here. I really need to tie it up and probably prune it, because it's getting crazy. But look at these tomatoes. Let me show you how beautiful these are. Look at that. Every single one on that one was set on. This one looks like it's starting to get a little color on this guy here. More tomatoes up here. My husband will be excited. My country gentleman corn getting taller. Doing pretty good. I regret not planting more corn, actually. Okra. This is the Clemson spineless. Some more Clemson spineless and some Burmese. My cosmos. Look, check this out. Look at that beautiful bloom. Rosemary and more rosemary over there. I forgot to mention my Jing orange, or I think it's orange Jing. I think it's Jing orange. Okra plant. And Mexican sunflower getting a lot bigger. Look at that. And look at this beautiful zinnia. This is one of my grandma's descendant seeds. Makes me so happy. Feels like I have a piece of her with me. And there's some more of my grandma's zinnias here. On this bed, I've got my zinnias over here. It's a pretty pink one that's blooming. Isn't that gorgeous? I love zinnias. They were not my favorite flower to begin with, but I have definitely fallen in love with them over the last few years. They're great cutting flowers. I love to put them with my daisies and vases in the summertime. My watermelon, these have been getting blooms on them. This one is closed up right now, but it was opened up the other day and it was so pretty. It was this pretty little yellow flower. My cucumber's getting bigger and starting to climb. My Armenian cucumber is definitely climbing. As you can see there, I got blooms in there. My dill's kind of wrapped up in there. Look at that. So pretty. It smells so good. I gotta take off a piece so I can smell it. Oh my goodness. It smells amazing. Makes me want a pickle though. Rosemary. And my tomatoes. That's a jet star. Lots of maters on there and some more blooms. Some basil. More zinnias. This is my jet star that I propagated. And I just planted some more zinnia seeds just the other day. And they've already popped up, which is super exciting. I won't tell you what those are going to be yet. They're so pretty. I'm so excited. This is my red Brandywine. It's getting taller. You can see there, it's not quite to the top of the cage yet, but I bet it will be before long. Hurry up and ripen tomatoes. I'm an impatient gardener. Now I'm pretty impressed with this mortgage lifter plant. This has been way better than I expected. There's so many blooms and so many tomatoes that have set on this plant. It is pretty incredible. There are so many of them on here. I can't even count them all. But I'm excited. I'm excited because I've never tried this one before either. But I do need to go in here and prune because this one gets bushy and fast. And sometimes it's kind of hard to catch up on those suckers in there. This is a Cherokee Purple. These ones are starting to get a tiny bit darker down at the bottom. My jalapeno plant. Got some blooms on there. Not sure if any have set on this one yet. This one is my mystery one. I think it's a Cherokee Purple, but it could be a Brandywine Black, but I have my doubts. I have my doubts. Because the leaves don't look like a Brandywine. Another Cherokee Purple. Can you tell this is one of my favorites? Let's see. Some tomatoes on there and in there. Look how much better my habanero plant is compared to just like a month ago. So much better. I think I'm starting to get little buds on there. That's my other little one. It's got some catching up to do. And then I have my Jetstar, and there's a pretty little zinnia mixed in right here. Look at that. Lots of tomatoes on there. And more setting on still, even in the heat, which is nice. This is the Thai dragon pepper. This plant is looking really healthy and really well. I've already got some peppers on it. And we love spicy peppers, so I can't wait to try it. And more zinnias just kind of popping up everywhere in here. And there's more basil as well, and intermixed with my tomatoes. There's like this one I've never grown before. It's a towering basil. I'm looking forward to seeing how tall that will get. Looks really good right now. And then over here I have the black creme, and I've got a few tomatoes on this one. Oh my, I see a cluster of flies over here. I think that's bird poop on there. I better clean that off. And my cilantro that's going to seed is nutso over here, but I've been taking these seeds and just kind of scattering them so that they'll reseed, and I'll get some more cilantro here before long. That way hopefully I can get some more throughout the growing season before fall and during fall. Those seeds. Just kind of scatter them in there. That thing looks crazy though, doesn't it? And my lettuces are still going, but these are actually tasting pretty bitter right now. So I'm thinking about harvesting this and then starting some fall stuff in here pretty soon. So that lettuce over there is definitely not doing very good. This Rouge de Hyver is not too bad, but the pink Mizuna is not doing a whole lot either, and it's getting murdered by flea beetles or something. Look at that. That's about it. Things are definitely growing, getting really close to getting some harvests, and so I'll be keeping you updated on that. And I hope you guys are all healthy and well and doing okay. We're doing well over here, so there's lots to be thankful for. And actually tonight I'm so excited because my husband and I are actually going on a date night, which we haven't been able to do for a very long time. So I'm really looking forward to it. We're gonna go drink some wine and paint. So anyway, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye guys.